Ladies and gentlemen, mesdames et messieurs, Their Excellencies, the Governor-General and Mrs. LeBlanc.
It's Rideau Hall in Ottawa for the presentation of the Governor-General's Literary Awards for 1997. Ian Ross of Winnipeg is among those honoured. He's the first Aboriginal to win the award for drama.
Ian Ross. Mr. Ross is the laureate for drama for fareWel. Born in McCreary, Manitoba, he lived for 5 years in the Métis community of Kinnesota before moving to Winnipeg, where he now lives. He has been writing plays for 5 years and has been a mainstay at the Winnipeg Fringe Festival since 1991. fareWel marks his first professional production. Your Excellencies, Mr. Ian Ross.
The award is worth $10,000, and you get a leather-bound copy of the play script.
I didn't know what a GG was 5 years ago. I mean, really, I didn't. And in some ways, I still think it's more of a big deal for everybody else than it is for me. I mean, I'll tell you, what impressed me the most was when we had dinner at Rideau Hall. they feed you all this food, and there are all these people walking around in, I guess they'd be called monkey suits. But it's seductive, you know, it's very seductive. There were a lot of people there that were kind of going, oh, I was born for this. And
you
it
look
made
pretty
me,
good in tuxedo too, I've got to say.
thank you. It made me a little bit wary though, you know, I kind of went, so this is what happens to people when they get too much attention maybe, or are treated too well. They come to expect it. But I think that for myself, writing and this award and whatever else has come to me, I share it. And not just with the Aboriginal community, but the writing community here in Winnipeg and with the artistic community here in Winnipeg, because they nurtured me. And I think that the arts is what's kept me off of welfare. And I mean, there's a lot of people in my family that are on it. And once you get on it, I don't want to say it's like a drug, but it's not easy to get off of it.
Our welfare will come, Rachel. Don't leave just because of that.
It's not because of that, Phyllis. It's because this place will never get any better.
fareWel is a drama that contains lots of comedy. It deals with life and politics on a contemporary reserve.
No more tomorrow. No more waiting. It's time we took control of our own money. No more goddamn fareWel.
Oral history and personal experience are the main sources for Ross's writing. But with fareWel, his imagination was also stimulated by voices, one in particular, with a theory about natives teaching whites.
We've lived on welfare for so long, and we know how to live on it. And because more white people are going to be poor, they're going to live on welfare, and they're going to come to us, and we're going to teach them again how to live. And I kind of went, oh, so I wrote it down.
It's a wonderfully hilarious, vibrant play. I gather humor is a kind of salvation in your world.
Yeah, and I'd say for all Aboriginal people, I think it's one of the things that's kept us here, you know, helped us survive. And that idea, too, of not taking life too seriously, because when we start doing that, you know, then everything just gets kind of out of whack.
3 years ago, Ian's elder brother, Greg, committed suicide. Greg was short-tempered and had been in trouble, but Ian doesn't think he intended to kill himself.
Whenever I talked to him on the phone, because he lived in Vancouver, he'd always say, I love you. That's how he'd end the conversation. And I'm really, really grateful, actually, that he did that, because I got to say that to him before he passed away. So,
how did you escape some of the traps that say, your brother fell into?
I don't know. I think part of it was probably fear, me being a suck.
Just afraid to get into trouble?
Well, I've always been a control freak, and seeing members of my family abusing substances, alcohol, drugs, whatever, and seeing them lose control, that never appealed to me. I always want to know who I am and what I'm doing, and be in control of that.
Hey you guys, this is me, Joe from Winnipeg. Today I'm going to be talking to you about...
This character that I do on the radio, Joe from Winnipeg, he tries to be good. You know, he talks about reminding people to be kind to one another.
I got some recommendations for the new immigration laws. How come these guys, who are forms of immigrants themselves, are trying to keep people out of Canada? Are they scared we're going to run out of room or something? And just using that word, immigrant, makes it sound like they're not real human beings. And aside from the Anishinaabe, how has immigration ever hurt this country?
Is he fun to do? You enjoy doing Joe from Winnipeg?
Yeah, he's a lot of fun, and I'm glad that people responded to him. I did a breakfast for Harvest, and people were really, appreciative, and that humbled me quite a bit. A lot of things that have happened have humbled me. And again, keeping things in perspective, not letting anything get too serious.
You're also doing children's theatre. Is that different for you to do?
Yeah, that's very different, and in some ways it's closer to who I am, I think.
You're just a kid and what grew big?
Yeah, I think I'm still a kid in a lot of ways.
What do you got for lunch, Brenna?
Peanut butter and jam, what do you got?
So you can't be as irreverent when you're doing children's theatre as you can when you do adult theatre?
Well, I think I am in some ways. Again, people were saying things like, oh, it's refreshing to see you talk about what's actually there.
Here, Benny. I can't eat all this.
What happened to your lunch, Benny?
I ate it.
You really starve sometimes?
Only once or twice we haven't had no food. This one time, all we had to eat was bologna. I got so sick of it. There's only so many ways you can make it, like frying it or baking it or whatever.
The Manitoba Theatre for Young People staged Ian's play called Baloney. Leslie Silverman is the company's artistic director.
Ian has chosen to focus on a social issue, the devastation of child poverty, but instead of looking at how kids experience the fallout of social problems, he attacks the problem itself, whether it's dealing with divorce or racism or alcoholism.
The one change in me has been a bit more confidence and a bit more realization of sort of the value of my work, and I think that's important for all artists.
So what keeps you rooted?
What keeps me rooted? Walking. Praying, actually. Praying keeps me very rooted. It's good for the soul, calms you, gives you some comfort.